How's it going, health and wellness professionals? My name is Tyler Valencia, and I'm the president of KIPS and Time to Train Fitness, as well as your balance ambassador. Today, we're talking about 3 differences with online workouts. With online workouts, my company, Time to Train Fitness, that's what we specialize. We have a YouTube channel. We have a website where we create workouts for cycling, bar, HIIT, and strength training. And that's one of the big things that we've been doing over the last year and a half. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing 3 things that hopefully help you continue to build your online workouts. Maybe you're a seasoned vet already in the online realm, or maybe you're someone that has been thinking about it. You're thinking, should I add that element to my fitness or health business? And these are 3 things that I want to share with you that hopefully help you continue to grow. Now, tip number 1, and this is one that I still hear being debated, talked about, and one that I'm not going to come off my maybe high horse on, and that is teach to one person. Don't teach to a group. Now, this is a big difference if you've been teaching in group fitness for a while, myself included. This was one that you had to think about how and why you teach to one person. And the basis of it is, think about it. On the other side, just like with this video, there's one person watching. There's one person watching, and you want to create that connection. You want someone watching your workout to feel like you're just teaching to them. And that's the experience that you want to give to them. And that's a big word these days, the experience. And you could do that by teaching to one person. Talk to that one person on the other end that hopefully you inspire them, you make them want to do more, all these things that you want to do still in life. But let me give you another example that I thought about with why you're teaching to one person. In a group setting, a live setting, a class, you have this community, and that's the big word, another big word these days. You have this community out there that you want to grow. You want people to be talking about your class, but how do you create that? Often, the big way that instructors talk about is staying after, coming early to talk with members. You're talking with them individually. But when you're up on the stage, you're talking to a group. Of course, you're going around, you're trying to fix technique, all these types of things, but you're talking to them individually before and after to create that community. With online, individual. One person on the other side of that screen, of that camera. So think of your words. How can you inspire that one person to do amazing things? Because already we know exercise is tough. So try to arrange, think about your words that hopefully help you teach that one person, make them feel inspired. Now the next one, and I will say that all of these can be debated, talked about, that's okay. And with this one is popular music relevant for online workouts? And this is one that when I give you my reasonings why it's not, hopefully there is someone that pushes back and helps continue that conversation. That's really the important thing with all these things. So I'm going to say no, because with online workouts, there's a lot more communication. As we just talked about in the first one, creating that experience on the other side along those lines is the communication. You're constantly talking in terms of to that person, to that one person watching on the other side. And music now is not the main motivator. In the live setting, and I've heard countless instructors say this, how they're teaching a cycling class and maybe they're just not on it that day. And they know that they can just crank up the music and everybody's gonna be feeling it and just get going to it. They don't have to use their own motivation. They don't have to use themselves as that motivator. With online workouts, think about it. If you were to watch any video, and if I was just to stand here, it wouldn't be that fun. It wouldn't be that exciting. That if I was just to stand here, maybe just have some text come on the screen, yeah, you're probably not gonna watch it. So think about that with online now. You are constantly talking, and another one on top of that is you're queuing, you're over queuing. You're trying to feed information to that person on the other side that hopefully it clicks in their head. Oh, that's how I do a hip hinge. That's how I do a squat. all these different things because you're not there to manually manipulate them, get them into position. So you have to use your language. You have to use your cues. You have to use all those intricacies of being an instructor to get them. So music now becomes a background. It becomes a background item to your workout. Now, that's not to say that you just throw in anything, because still there's great music out there. And I recently made one, or I talked about one in the balance tutorial, and that was Epidemic Sound. And I'll link that video below and a link to go check them out in the description. But check out Epidemic Sound. They make some high quality, in my opinion, royalty-free music. It's easy to set up for your account, and it's really good. I find myself, when I'm listening to a playlist or even taking a class that's using Epidemic Sound, I'm like, wow, this is royalty-free music. This is pretty good. So check them out, and hopefully that helps you with creating good music still in the background and not feeling like, oh, I really have to lean on, I need popular music. No, there's options out there to help you go that route. Now, the last one we're going to talk about, and this is one that I feel like a lot of fit pros picked up at the beginning, and that's say goodbye to the 1 hour class. With the 1 hour class, think about it. It's not just an hour class. And we also talk about this with group fitness instructors, as how it's an hour and a half, oftentimes hour 15, because you show up early. You're setting up. You're making sure that the previous instructor gets out, and if they leave anything out, you're cleaning it all up. And so it's much more than that because of all those items. But say goodbye to those with online, because with online, it's 20 minutes, 25, 35, 30 minutes, 45 at the most, because your participant on the other side of that screen is not having to set up. They already have their things set up before they press play. They know that, okay, this workout, this cycling workout, I already have my bike. I can just get on my bike and press play. Or, oh, this is a dumbbell workout. Okay, I have my dumbbells ready. They're not going to be pressing play and hopefully running around to grab their dumbbells. They have all that stuff set before they press play. They already got that information. So with it, you're not taking that extra time in the 15 minutes of your beginning of the class, talk, okay, we're gonna go grab this, we're gonna grab that. No. And so say goodbye to that 1 hour class and think about ways that you can connect with that other person. Think about the beginner. That's why I talked about the shorter formats with the 20, 25, 30. What is a beginner going to be looking for with their online workout? That hopefully that person that doesn't go to the hour-long class live, what are they going to be looking for? They might be just looking for that beginner 20-minute class, 25-minute class that just gets them going. And that's where you can really hopefully start to break those barriers down for individuals that have been just looking for a sign. They just need someone to help them get started, and that can be it. That can be it. So say goodbye to that 1 hour class and think about different formats, clever formats that you can start incorporating. That's been it for this 3 differences in online workouts. Make sure you check out all the great resources we have on this channel. We have tutorials where we're connecting interfaces, talking about webcams, and talking about other ways to help you build your business. Also, make sure you check out our podcast. We have the YouTube versions on this channel, or check them out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. A lot of great episodes building up in there, and hopefully help you continue to grow. And it's not just in the fitness space. We have them in the wellness and health coach space as well. But until the next one, I'll see you then.